welcome to Goldeyes TV. I'm Danielle Toron here with Kevin McGovern, Goldeyes starting pitcher. Kevin, you're in your 5th professional season, I believe, first season with the Goldeyes. To start, tell us a little bit about how you got into baseball.
Basically, once I was 2 years old, my dad put a glove on my hand and made me a lefty. So basically, right off the bat.
Fair enough. Now you just came back with the rest of the Goldeyes from a very long 17-plus day road trip. Tell us a little bit about that experience.
It was pretty grueling. Everybody got to know each other pretty darn well. The bus was pretty crowded. Sleeping head to toe next to everybody. I got to know Shimo pretty good too, and the whole team seemed to bond really well together, and we had a successful road trip. So all in all, it was a lot of fun, and just glad to be home now though.
Fair enough. Now, home for you at the moment is Winnipeg, but you were playing with the Lincoln Saltdogs before. What was it like? I know your start against Lincoln got rained out. You only pitched, I believe, 2 innings. But what was that like facing your former club?
It was weird because that was my big break into baseball, was being signed by Lincoln. So I had a lot of great years there. The ball club helped me out a lot, gave me a lot of opportunities that not a lot of clubs would. So it was pretty fun. It was opening day for them, so I was really excited to pitch. But all I wanted to do was win, and unfortunately that game got rained out. So hopefully I can tomorrow.
Now, when it comes to Winnipeg, what can fans here expect from you? We haven't really seen a lot of you yet. So what's in it for Winnipeg fans?
Expect a battle. I will definitely be out there every single start, and when bases are loaded or anything bad starts happening, I want to just get the ball every single time. So, no matter what, I'm going to go out there and give it everything, and you guys are going to definitely notice.
Tell us a little bit about the different kinds of pitches you throw.
Mainly a fastball, slider, changeup, mostly 2-seamers, sinker, slider. I love my slider. Unfortunately, everybody in the league knows it, but I'm still going to throw it. But I've been working on my changeup a lot and just trying to be an all-around good pitcher. So hopefully this year is going to show a lot more than just one pitch.
So now you have had 5 professional seasons. This might be a bit of a tough question, but what for you stands out? What would you say is one of the most memorable moments of your career so far?
There's probably 2, and it's the high and the low of my career. The high was pitching in the playoffs with Lincoln 2 years ago. That was basically my rookie year, and I was the number 3 starter when I wasn't even supposed to be on the team. So that was a surreal moment, and looking back, my lowest career moment was in 2013. I gave up 4 home runs in 1 inning as a lefty specialist sidearmer, trying to make it on a club, not really knowing what I was doing. So that moment always stands out in my mind as something to never give up on, because no one wanted to pick me up. That's why Lincoln signing me was such a rare occurrence, and I finally made it. And now I know that I'm a better pitcher because of it, and I always look back at all my failures to become to be a better pitcher now.
For any aspiring athletes, especially any kids who are listening to this, what kind of advice do you have for them in situations like that where you have to work past something like that?
Don't listen to anyone but yourself. I've had throughout my entire career 100 people tell me, you can't pitch, you're not going to be a professional baseball player, you're not going to make it. They're all full of it. They don't know what they're talking about. They're just trying to put you down. The only person you can believe in is yourself, and that's the only one that I kept listening to. Obviously, you should listen to your coaches and your teammates and be a good player and be a good teammate, but all in all, it's about you being out there. So trust yourself and keep playing.
That's awesome. That's some really great advice. Now, when it comes to your career in general, you did mention you played in the Pecos League. Can you tell us a little bit about what that experience is like and how it might be different from the American Association?
The Pecos League is a very different type of league. I got paid $50 a week, so that's about $7 a day. So I would buy 1 Subway sandwich and split that up into 3s, and that would be my meal for the entire day. We would drive to away games. I had to pay a lot of money out of my pocket. My parents paid a lot of that money that, not a lot of people thought that I should go out there and get paid little to no money, but I really believed in myself. So did my parents, my brother, my sister, and here I am now playing for this team and starting here. So it's a lot different.
I definitely say it would have paid off, so that's pretty fantastic. On to a little bit more of the fun questions, I guess. Can you tell us how you spent your off season and now how you spend your free time whenever you have a game you're out of park?
I have a lot of, I train a lot in terms of mechanically, and when the game's over, I review a lot of videos. And back home, I'm a pitching instructor at an indoor facility. I mean, that's not big of a stretch, but I love it because I work with little kids from the ages of 5 years old to college athletes that are trying to make it in the draft. So that's really a lot of fun, where I'm just teaching one kid how to hold a four-seam fastball to teaching another kid how to, be a higher round draft pick in the draft. So it goes from both ways. I love to just try to learn as much as I can from the game and learn from all of my teammates. Reggie is a great teammate to just try to feed off of. He's been in every single league you could think of. He's been all the way up to the major leagues, which obviously is an aspiration that I want. But I try to learn from every pitcher on the team, including Kyle, who just had an amazing game last night. He's a great guy to just talk to and be able to get as much information as I can. So.
That's awesome to hear. Now, you've been in Winnipeg for a little while. What would you say is your favorite thing about the city so far? Have you had time to explore it yet?
Just getting used to being in Canada is probably the biggest change for me. The money, everything around here is a lot cleaner. It's a little bit different from Philadelphia because everyone here is so much nicer. I'm not saying Philadelphia's bad, but I'm just kind of used to, not everybody saying hi to each other on the streets. But it's definitely a great place. And I remember being on that road trip and thinking, wow, I kind of miss Winnipeg, and I've only been there for 2 weeks. So I love the fans here mostly. That opening night was incredible with the fireworks and so many fans coming out. I've never pitched in front of that many, and I look forward to pitching in front of you guys this year.
Awesome, great to hear that. Now, just to know a little bit more about you, who would you say was your team growing up?
Probably the Phillies. I grew up a Philadelphia Phillies fan, just like my dad and my brother. 2008 was a really special year for me because it was basically my last year being home before going away to college, and then after college going away to play professionally. Being able to share that experience with my dad, I remember seeing that last pitch by Brad Lidge, winning the World Series and being next to my dad, realizing I'd probably not be able to see that again. It's tough being a fan now because you're professional, so I could get drafted or picked up by the Mets tomorrow and then, have to go against the Phillies all the time. So just looking back growing up, that's probably what it would be.
All right, awesome. Well, thanks again for joining us. This is Goldeyes TV. Stay tuned for more player interviews, Q&As, and other fun stuff.
Bye.